It's exhibition baseball. Got on tap in this one. Welcome. We're ready to go. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. And Steve, I don't think you're saying we'll necessarily see a lot of explosive offense in this game.
No, but I think that because it's even pitching, I think it's going to be the team that can manufacture runs and just find a way to get extra runs to win it.
Leading off, the top of the first inning, left fielder.
The pitch.
Number 8.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
The temperature at game time is 82 degrees. Winds are calm from the north.
And he tries to get one down. The throw to second.
Now
picks up a base hit right there. Now off the pretty good inning. Nobody out, runners on base. Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run.
Hit in the air to center field. And that one falls in there for a single. He throws over to third.
Now
just not locked in on the mound right now. He's got to bear down a little bit. Back-to-back hits here to open the ball game. They don't want to fall behind early and have to play catch-up.
First pitch on the way. Check to swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Swung on, liner to right. Take it. Take it. And that will keep the runners. They have to stay at first and second.
Now batting.
We've got a moment now for 2K Sports Top Play. Zobrist get his first look at the game here.
They better be careful, Gary, with him on second base. He can run, and he has the ability to read the pitcher.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Crawford, that's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game. And now we got a moment, so let's take a look at the 2K Sports Top Play. Joyce will take his first shot at the plate.
Well, a couple guys on right now, Jerry, with speed at second base. We'll see if they try to put pressure on him and try to start both runners. If they throw him out at third, they'll still have a man in scoring position.
There's a swing and a line drive. Crawford throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1 in a scoreless ball game. Price is going to be starting in this one.
Leading off, the top of the first inning, center fielder, number 16.
On the way.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
There's a ground ball. Rodriguez. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Now batting.
Shortstop makes a nice play right here, Gary. Good feet at that position. Gets the easy out at first.
Sanchez.
Base is empty with 1 away. First pitch, here it comes.
On a curveball like that, you don't want to leave it up and into the hitter. You want to pull it through and bounce it into third if you can.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. He was late trying to get around on that. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back to the mound. Longoria as he reels it in for the out there in left.
Now batting, third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Popped him up, shallow left field. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2. Swung and a ground ball to third. That one gets down for a base hit.
A good piece of hitting right there. Certainly they would have preferred a couple guys on base in front of it, but you never know when it's the start of a big inning.
Called strike, 0-1.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate, even protect a little bit off the plate in order not to strike out.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Now on to the top of the second in a scoreless ball game. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Rodriguez is due up third here in the inning.
The top of the second inning.
Here's the first pitch.
Number 30.
And he starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
Geyer.
And he's out in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Sanchez. Throw on to first in time, one away. Despite the emphatic out call, he's got other ideas.
Jose Molina.
The first pitch. Plays off that one outside, 1-0. The 1-0 now.
Trying to sneak one in on the inside corner at the bottom of the zone, but he couldn't quite get it.
2-0 on the way. Starting to commit to that pitch. Count goes to 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a swing at that fastball, but doesn't make contact, and it goes even at 2. 2-2 on the way. Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, this fastball, some might say it's a stealth fastball. It gets below the radar, but still effective as that change in speed, and it's pretty slow, really can throw the hitter off.
Base is empty and 2 down. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike, 0-1. Grounded back to the mound. Sandoval puts that one away. The side is retired. No scoring here, ending this half inning. And now on to the bottom half of the second. And we have no score. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started.
Top of the second.
Cabrera. And the first
Number
pitch.
17.
0-1.
Aubrey.
That one's popped sky high, drifting towards third. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Cabrera is a switch hitter, batting right.
53.
Nobody on base, one away.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch.
The hitter thought about chasing that pitch. It looks good up in the hitter's eyes, but he just laid off.
1-0 on the way. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 on the way.
Two strikes.
Payoff pitch coming. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. And he's out at first. What an out.
Coming to bat. Shortstop.
Crawford, he'll get his first crack at it. 2 outs and nobody on.
Crawford.
Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Third inning coming up. And it's still 0-0. Bottom of the order to get things started.
Up the third.
And here's the first one.
Number 14.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
David Price.
The second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Now, when that thing's down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
1-2 pitch coming. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. On that one, eats him up. Crawford. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error.
At the fielder.
Jennings gets a turn here.
Desmond Jennings.
And the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball off the inner edge. 0-2. That one swung on, it's lined. The second for 1. Back to first, not in time. 1-2, won't get it.
Center fielder.
Number 14.
Number 2.
We're going to need a look at the replay on this play at second base.
You got a grounder that's easy to field. He's the prime target there at second. Again, you know, these kind of interruptions can slow down the pace of the game, but from the manager's perspective, he has a legitimate concern. He's going to go out and voice it and get an explanation because he believes his players expect him to do it.
There's a case with the manager getting to say what he wanted to say. Had a real soothing effect because he's really calmed down now.
Well, he's calmed down now, but boy, he was heated earlier. And he went right to the line and decided, I need to stay here for my club.
And here's the first one. High-speed pitch is in there for a called strike. Grounded to short. This could be 2. And there's 1. And 2. Double play. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. Home half of the third inning coming up. And we are scoreless.
Leading off the top of the third inning.
Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the
12.
inning. Line towards second. Rodriguez. And he throws on to first for the out. Away. Linscomb going to have a shot
55.
here.
10.
1 out, nobody on. He deals. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
You're out of there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
16.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch. Now ball hit sharply towards short. Zobrist, he's taking charge, puts it away. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Third inning baseball complete. On to the fourth inning. Still no score. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up.
3.
Longoria.
Longoria.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1.
That curveball just got away from him right there. It was a take pitch out of his hand. Had never had a chance at the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the line in right. That swung on, hit on the ground. Sanchez.
Now coming about.
Zobrist, he's a switch hitter, batting
Number
left.
18, Ben.
1 out, bases empty.
Zobrist.
This one's hit high in the air to shallow right field. Throws to first, he's retired, that's 2 down.
Now coming about. Right fielder. Number 20, Matt.
2 outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. This one's grounded to second. Sanchez. Throws to first, side is retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. We go now to the bottom of the 4th, and we are scoreless. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Sandoval. Here's the first pitch.
Ready.
Curveball just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground towards second. Number 30. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. Sandoval had a double his last time up.
Number 48.
Bases empty with 1 away. The swings, lines this one toward the hole. And that falls for a base hit. Posey.
Now coming back. Number 28.
1 out. Runner on at first. Now the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Jennings, and he's able to put it away.
Now coming to the baseman.
Last time up, he got thrown out trying to stretch
17.
a single to a double. Runner on first, 2 away. On the way.
The hitter thought about chasing that pitch. It looks good up in the hitter's eyes, but he just laid off.
Ready with a 1-0. Changeup waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. Joyce roams over, puts it away. The San Francisco Giants can't push any across here in this half of the inning, and it's still 0-0. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Rodriguez, in that match coming up, he'll be third due to the plate. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch. That big breaker gets by, and the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Sanchez able to make the grab on that one. 1 out. And let's take a look now at our 2K Sports top play. Molina steps in now. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Smash towards the hole. Sanchez, and he puts that one away for number 2.
Up to the plate, shortstop. Number 1, Sean.
Base is empty and 2 down.
Rodriguez.
The pitch. Second pitch waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. At the top of the 5th over, let's move on to the home half of the inning. And we are scoreless. Looking ahead, 6 out of 8. They're due up. Cabrera, first pitch, here it comes. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. No 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
Number 35.
Crawford struck out swinging last time.
Crawford.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Jennings, the catch is made, and that's out number 2.
Stepping up to the plate.
We've got a moment here for 2K Sports Top Play. Shearholtz grounded out his last time through. 2 outs, bases empty. He delivers. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
One and one.
0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1. The 1-1. Swings, pops it up in the infield. Delivers, and he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. We're through 5 here at the yard. Tied at 0. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. End of the order, ready to do some work at the plate. Upton swings at that fastball and misses, 0-1. It's that breaker through on the second pitch to him, strike 2. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
A good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
Jennings. Base is empty with 1 away. First pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Take it as he hauls it in.
Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
Now a check swing here. They want to confirm that down at first. Did he go? No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again. Here's the 1-0. He sends this one in the air towards center. Crawford throws on to first. Side is retired.
And the pay to count this game is 39,000.
The Tampa Bay Rays are shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. 6th inning baseball on 2K Sports. We move to the bottom half. And our score, zip. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. Fagan. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. The pitch. Takes something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
Number 16.
The manager likes to see that. 3 pitches and you send him back to the bench.
You love to dominate. Hitter really never got a chance to even get started. Fagan lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty, 1 out. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 1. Oh, it's bobbled.
He could make a
Now
video on
batting
how to
second
field his
baseman.
position. He gets over,
Number
makes it look
21.
easy. Solid fundamentals out at first base.
Sanchez.
Here's the first one. That catches the high outside corner for a strike. On the ground to short.
2 strikes.
Ground ball. Longoria throws on to first in time to retire the side. The San Francisco Giants can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. At the end of the 6th inning, tied at 0. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. Longoria off the plate, low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Shearholtz, and he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Now up to the plate.
Gilbert up now.
Number 18. Ben.
1 out,
Gilbert.
base is empty. The first
Ball
pitch
1.
misses up and away, ball 1. One 0 on the way. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Pagan, he heads back towards the wall and pulls it in.
Now up to the plate.
Joyce
Right fielder.
gets a shot here.
Number 20. Matt.
2 outs and nobody on. And the first. Here's a swing and a drive, deep center field. Cabrera.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your feet. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Let's all sing.
The Tampa Bay Rays are flustered yet again, and that's 7 shutout innings against them. And we have no score. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. Sandoval.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning. Third
Pitch on
baseman,
the way.
Number 48.
And get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. Jennings showing some hustle. Gets that out in short left.
Now up to the
Posey
plate. Catcher.
comes up now.
Number 20.
Nobody on base. One away. First pitch. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Jennings comes up with it in his tracks.
They just got
up
into
to the
this
plate.
one. A left fielder able to make an easy
Number
catch.
17.
Base is empty with 2 outs.
Hoff.
Here's the first pitch. Watches that one up there. Called strike 1. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. Struck him out. And now that's 7. Count them, 7 shutout innings going.
I think he's got the stuff to do it, Gary. I think he wants to finish the rest of this game. He's got the legs.
Leading off the top of the 8th inning.
And the first pitch.
Number 30. Brandon
That one
Dyer.
sails up and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
The ball
2,
just
outside.
doesn't sink or drop when it's up in the zone like that. You have to throw it down.
The 2-2. Struck him out. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now, he's
20
just putting
today.
on a show out there right now, Gary.
Molina.
Molina One out, nobody on. And he delivers. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball one. The 1-0 now. The 1-1. Takes a swing at that fastball. Doesn't get to it. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Swing, soft line drive. Sanchez as he wheels over to put it away.
Now backstop.
Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
Rodriguez.
And here's the first one.
Ball one.
Fastball misses away. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Curveball. Where did that miss? 2-2. Two-two pitch. Strike three. It's Steve. We don't get a lot of chances to see a pitching performance like this.
You gotta like his chances. He's been unflappable the entire game.
Leading off the top of the 8th inning.
Here's the pitch.
Number 53. Melky.
Swing sends this one right up the chute. Your second. Jennings. And he gets over and pulls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Crawford
shortstop.
is going to have a shot here.
Number 35.
One out, nobody on.
Brandon Crawford.
And the first pitch hit in the air to left center. Zobrist.
Now batting.
Shearholtz.
Fielder.
Last time up, he got thrown out trying to stretch a single to a double. Two outs, space is empty. First pitch on the swing, soft liner, right side. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. The 1-1 on the way. Lays off that breaking ball. Takes it for a strike, though. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Joyce. He comes in a little. Gets the out. San Francisco Giants still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8 innings in the book. On to the 9th. And we have no score.
Pitcher.
Bottom of the order to get things started. Upton. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0.
Just couldn't get the hitter to chase that fastball down and away.
The 2-0 pitch.
They set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He swings, hits a ball to right field. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. 1 away.
In the back fielder.
Well, you want late inning fireworks. We got it right here.
Jennings.
Number 55. Key moment and one of the game's best here in the last inning. A chance to be the go-ahead run.
Well, Gary, he can't give up a home run right here. He's got to change his speeds. He has to keep the hitter off balance.
He deals. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled off.
1-2.
1-2 pitch coming.
Ball
Can't
2.
catch that low
That's
outside
out.
corner. We're even at 2. 2-2 pitch.
He's out of
Swing and a Missing the fastball, second out in the inning.
Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout. It only took 5.
Steve, that is one very tough at bat. He never got comfortable in the box.
Well, the fans are getting a late inning showdown right here, Gary.
Number 55. Well, we're in the top half. Swings, pops it up in the infield. Bounces up against the wall. There's the throw.
Coming to bat.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement. Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Longoria. One of the most difficult situations for players to come through in this game. That's when you're going to run her out there and 2 down.
Well, the game's best clutch hitters handle the pressure. They keep themselves intense while not getting tense.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Sanchez throws to first in time. That's 3 down. The Tampa Bay Rays still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. On now to the bottom of the ninth in a scoreless ball game.
Leading off the top
Bottom part of the order will get their chance offensively.
Number 9.
Hagan checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Here it comes. On the ground to second. Longoria. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play.
Coming to bat, center fielder.
A late inning showdown
16.
right now.
Number 16. The home crowd is hoping, and this swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Joyce, and he gets to it and puts it away.
Coming to
Sanchez.
Bat, number 20.
Base is empty and 2 down.
Ready. Sanchez.
First pitch to him. Sliders in there for a called strike. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. The San Francisco Giants still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. Regulation baseball over. Extra innings. The 10th is coming up. And our score, zip-zip.
Second baseman.
Big bats ready to make an appearance. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Taken. And that's number 1. Number 16, I can't grab it.
The plate. Right field.
We've got a second to watch the replay of the error. Just a bad throw.
Yeah, it looks like he wanted to get rid of that ball before he really had a good handle on it.
Now, sometimes if you rush things, it can get away from you.
Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him.
Well, he feels playing back in this situation. A well-hit ball just getting by him for a base hit.
1 out. Runner on at first. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. Runner at first with 1 down. He delivers.
0-1.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Hitter's dug himself a pretty deep hole right here. Let's see if he can battle himself out of it.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he'll scramble, taking himself for the out. Whoa, what a play. The Tampa Bay Rays still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 10. Tied at 0.
Number 48.
Things will start getting difficult with the third man in the order lurking ahead. Sandoval. No, he did not. And the check swing worked. He'll continue his at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the dirt. Silvers.
As an athlete, you live for moments like this, Gary.
Number 43. Bottom half extra inning. Potential go-ahead run. Stanton. There's a swing and a liner.
No balls, 1 strike.
Keeps it down that time. 0-2.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
There's a swing. Ball hit high and deep to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. On to first, 2 away.
At the plate.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium. Late game excitement.
Number 43. Here's a swing and a line drive. Pitch on the way. There's the swing and a drive deep down the right field line. This could have enough. Rodriguez, the catch, and the side is retired. The San Francisco Giants still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. They'll move on to inning number 11 in a scoreless ball game.
Leading off the top
Bottom
of the
3
11th
due up next. Rodriguez filling in the second spot this inning.
Jose Molina.
No balls, 1 strike.
Four-seamer misses outside, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Good rip at that one, but he misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 on its way.
He's out of there.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, this fastball, some might say it's a stealth fastball. It gets below the radar, but still effective as that change in speed, and it's pretty slow, really can throw the hitter off.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
Just couldn't get the hitter to chase that fastball down and away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good rip at that one, but he misses 1 and 2. He deals. He swings and nails a liner. Sanchez. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Coming to bat, pitcher.
That's some kind of play right there to be able to get to the ball quickly, transfer it to your throwing hand, and rifle it over to first base to get the runner. Nice play.
Here's the first pitch.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2. Struck him out, so they'll go to work, see if they can't win it in the bottom half. The Tampa Bay Rays still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. Halfway through 11 innings, home half coming up in a scoreless ball game. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup.
Left fielder
Cabrera,
number 53.
the first pitch.
Melky.
First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Peralta.
Now
Crawford at the plate.
Number 35.
Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. And he delivers.
1-1. This just doesn't have a feel for the splitter right there as he leaves it up and away. That pitch has to go down to the zone.
Here's the 1-1.
Strike 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Pops him up. Zobrist on to first, 2 away.
Now coming to bat.
Everyone being treated to some intense moments here. A lot of fun.
Number 62. Bottom. Sharply hit ball towards second. That one falls in there for a base hit.
You can't give up an inning. You've got 2 outs, but you do anything you can to get on base. Now that he's on, let's see if they can get that go-ahead run around.
2 outs and a man on first. And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez.
He's out.
He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. The San Francisco Giants still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. And after 11, it's still tied, so we go to the 12th. And we have no score. The top of the order is due up next. Upton, ground ball.
Now that the go-ahead runner's on base to start off the inning, let's see if they can bring him around.
A runner on first, no outs. The pitch. Check swing is made.
Yes, he
and
did.
they call it a strike. They're going to ask for the appeal to go to the first base umpire. Just a little too much on the swing. The strike is called. Lined up the middle. There's one. And there's the second on the double play.
Stepping up to the plate.
And that one's going to be a candidate for play of the week, Steve.
Well, you talk about shifting momentum. You get the ground ball double play, and all of a sudden you're back in the dugout ready to hit.
Longoria, ground out victim last time through. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Passes on that low outside pitch, 1-0. On the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Crawford. From his knees, got him. What a throw. The Tampa Bay Rays still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. To the bottom of the 12th we go. And we have no score. Top of the lineup coming up. Pagan. First pitch is a splitter in there. 0-1. Watches one miss low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Thought about dropping one down that time. Missed it. It's a strike. The 2-2 pitch.
They set him up looking inside with that fastball down and in. Now let's see if they go back away.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count pitch. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And in there, base hit. Number 2. He boots it.
Stepping up to the plate.
Here's a look at the error. This is a bad throw.
Sometimes they just get away from you, and it looks like that's what happened.
Well, it's part of the game, but oftentimes throwing errors are more about your footwork than your arm.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Kicks and throws.
Ball 1.
Trying to run that 4-seam fastball up and away from the hitter, but just didn't get enough of the zone.
At the belt, the 1-0. Lined up the middle. Zobrist, as he gets a little exercise that time.
Stepping up to the
Sandoval at the plate now.
Number 48.
One down, runner at first. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. San Francisco Giants. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game. A lot of excitement and enthusiasm and ready for the next one.
Giddy Zalasko, Steve Physioc standing by. Let's go to the studio.
Thanks, Gary. One performance was a demonstration of toughness out there on the mound in this one. Steve, I think we have to say he is our Pepsi Clutch performer of the game.
Well, it's almost unbelievable to see this kind of a pitching performance in this day and age. Rarely do guys even throw 9 innings anymore, let alone more than that. And to be effective until the end on top of it is going above and beyond the call of duty. Jeannie, this is a modern-day definition of stamina.
And Steve, it looks like we finally reached the conclusion of today's extra inning game. Hey, thank you for joining us for this edition of Hardball Central, the presentation of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Extra innings, no extra cost. For Steve Physioc, this is Jeannie Zalasko saying thanks for tuning in.
And our final score in 12 innings, 2-0.